Have you ever stopped to think if you really decide what you buy? Or maybe, without realizing it, someone already planted that idea in your head before you even walked into the store or clicked the buy button. Big companies don't leave anything to chance. They use psychological tricks, studied for decades, to influence your decisions. From the design of the packaging to the way products appear on your phone screen, everything is designed to make you spend more. And the most surprising part is that most of the time you don't even notice you're being manipulated. In today's video, I'm going to reveal some of the most common techniques used to influence your consumption, and also how you can protect yourself from them to finally take control of your money. The invisible power of marketing. When you walk into a store or go online, nothing you see is there by accident. Every detail is planned. The color of the packaging, the music playing, even the smell and the environment. In supermarkets, for example, candy and soda are placed near the checkout. That's not a coincidence. They know that's the moment when you're most vulnerable to impulse buying. Colors, for instance, are not chosen randomly. Red and orange transmit urgency and grab attention. That's why so many sales and promotions use these colors. Blue conveys trust, which is why many banks and insurance companies use that tone. Even smells are used. Some clothing chains, like Abercrombie, are known for spraying specific perfumes inside their stores to create a sensory experience that sticks in your memory. And online shopping works the same way. On Amazon, for example, there's the frequently bought together section, which suggests additional products right when you're about to check out. It looks like an innocent help, but it's just another way to increase your purchase value without you even noticing. The most common psychological triggers. Companies master some psychological tricks that work on almost everyone. Let me show you the main ones, and I bet you'll see yourself in at least one of them. Scarcity. How many times have you seen the phrase, "only 3 left in stock," or "offer ends tonight"? That creates a sense of urgency and fear of missing out. Many times that scarcity is artificial, but our brain reacts as if it's real. It's the famous FOMO, fear of missing out. Social proof. If a lot of people are buying, it must be good, right? That's the automatic reasoning companies exploit. 5-star reviews, phrases like bestseller, or even long lines outside a restaurant. All of that triggers in you the instinct to follow the crowd. Price anchoring. This one is classic. You enter an online store and the first product costs $300. Right after, you see a similar model for $100. You think, wow, that's cheap. And when in reality, $100 may not be cheap, but it feels like a bargain compared to the $300 one. That initial comparison is called an anchor, and it strongly influences your decision. Fake discounts. Who hasn't fallen for a 50% off? The trick here is that many times the full price was never actually charged. They inflate the original value so the discount looks irresistible. This is so common on Black Friday that it's become a joke. Many prices go up weeks before, only to drop during the sale. Controlled environment. In restaurants, even the music is strategic. Slow music makes you eat more slowly and order dessert or another glass of wine. In fast food places, it's the opposite. Fast, upbeat music. And noisy environments push you to eat quickly and free up the table. In Las Vegas casinos, there are no windows or clocks. The goal is simple. You lose track of time and keep playing and spending. These triggers are everywhere, in physical stores and online. And most of the time, you don't even realize you're falling for them. How the brain reacts. Now, why do these triggers work so well? The answer is in our brain. Every time you see a flash sale, a notification flashing on your phone, or a product with hundreds of positive reviews, your brain releases dopamine, the reward hormone. It's like a little hit of instant pleasure. This dopamine release creates the feeling that you're getting something special, even if it's just a made-up discount. And the most curious part, this feeling comes even before you complete the purchase. In other words, just imagining the purchase already activates this reward circuit. That's why so many purchases are emotional, not rational. You may even think you're analyzing things rationally, but many times you've already been hooked by emotion. Want a clear example? Black Friday. Thousands of people buy things they never planned to, just because the brain interpreted it as a rare opportunity. The discount feels like a gift, but deep down it's just another move to trigger emotional responses. In other words, when you feel that impulse of, "I need to buy this now," know that it's not just you deciding. It's your brain responding to carefully planned stimuli designed to make you spend. Strategies to protect yourself. But you're not defenseless. There are simple ways to escape these traps. Make a list before shopping and stick to it. Whether it's the grocery store or online, always start with a list. It sounds basic, but it helps you avoid impulse buys. When you have a plan, it's much harder to fall into traps. Use the 24-hour rule. Before buying anything that isn't essential, wait 24 hours. If after that time you still feel you need it, then maybe consider it. That small pause removes the emotion and brings back rationality. Ask yourself, do I really need this? Or am I reacting to a trick? Just asking yourself already creates awareness. Many times you'll realize the desire came from an ad, a flashy discount, or a scarcity trick. Track your spending. Use an app or a spreadsheet to see exactly where your money is going. Just the act of tracking already changes your behavior. It's like counting calories. You spend less because you're more aware. These small changes make a huge difference. They don't eliminate the triggers because they will always exist, but they give you protection, like a mental antivirus against overspending. The positive side, using psychology in your favor. Up until now, it seems like psychology is always against you, right? But the truth is, you can also use these same principles to your advantage. For example, you can create your own mental anchor for saving. If every month you set aside $200 right away, your brain starts to see that money as unavailable. That turns saving into a habit, not a sacrifice. Another trick is positive social proof. Instead of following the crowd that spends, connect with people who talk about investments, personal finance, and discipline. Surrounding yourself with good examples activates the same imitation instinct, but this time for something healthy. Even scarcity can work in your favor. Create artificial limits for yourself, like a monthly spending cap for entertainment. Once you hit the limit, that's it. This creates the same urgency feeling, but now it benefits your wallet. When you understand how these tools work, you stop being manipulated and start shaping the environment in your favor. It's the difference between being a lost player inside the casino or being the owner of the casino. So, the next time you walk into a store, open a shopping app, or see a flash sale, remember, none of it is random. Every detail was designed to influence your behavior and make you spend more. The difference is that now you know the tricks. You know how marketing manipulates your emotions, how your brain reacts, and most importantly, how to protect yourself. And when you understand this game, you stop being controlled and start controlling. Now tell me, which of these triggers affects you the most? Is it scarcity, Black Friday promotions, or the way prices are presented? Leave your answer in the comments. I'd love to read them. And of course, if this video helped you see consumption differently, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Here we talk about money in a simple, direct way, and that can truly change your life.